Angel Reese following you around, pointing to her ring finger and taunting you?
Honestly, I have no idea. I was just trying to get to the handshake line and shake hands and, be grateful that my team was in that position. That's all you can do is, hold your head high, be proud of what you did, and, all the credit in the world to LSU. They were...
Dog, you can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up, that's what I do.
So this was for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is going to go in a rage every time. And I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy. And
it finally happened. Caitlin Clark didn't just silence her critics. She obliterated the noise, dismantled Angel Reese on the court, and left the WNBA world spinning. In a game that felt personal, Clark unleashed the kind of performance that changes narratives and careers forever. Angel Reese? She didn't just lose, she disappeared. This wasn't just a game, it was a statement. One the entire league felt.
It's listed as something that is really, really impressive. She was listed as one of Forbes 30 under 30 for sport.
The rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark didn't start in the WNBA, it was born in March Madness. The now infamous ring finger, taunt, the stare-downs, the social media jabs all led to this moment. While Reese built her image on being unapologetically bold, Clark stayed focused on the game, putting up historic numbers, setting records, and carrying her team night after night. But things were boiling over.
Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
In the latest matchup, Clark delivered what analysts are calling a masterclass in domination. 42 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and a 60% shooting clip from beyond the arc. Her threes weren't just deep, they were disrespectful. Every shot felt like a dagger. Every assist a reminder of who owns the court. Angel? Just 11 points on 4 of 15 shooting. The swagger? Gone. The smile? Faded. And the pressure? Crushed her.
Point that I'm really not understanding in all of this, and I feel like it's been such a pattern throughout the entire season. It feels like there are still certain people within the WNBA who want the league to grow, but they don't want it to grow if it's certain people at
The internet erupted. Hashtags like Clark Cooks and Reese Folded trended within minutes. WNBA Twitter turned into a war zone. Even legends Wade and Sue Bird tweeted, "Clark is a cheat code." Diana Taurasi joked, "Reese better hit the defensive drills hard tomorrow." And then, Stephen A. Smith chimed in. He didn't hold back.
Front runners for Rookie of the Year. Clark, the fastest player in WNBA history with 300 points, 100 rebounds, 100 assists. Angel was named Rookie of the Month for June, amidst of a single season record. 11 straight double-doubles, she just one shot.
But this is about more than just a bad night on the court. This rivalry symbolizes a deeper cultural divide between new school hype and old school fundamentals, between spotlight and substance. Madison Williams wrote, "Caitlin Clark dishes on why it's okay she and Angel Reese aren't friends." And maybe that's exactly why she's winning. Clark's not interested in drama, she's building a legacy. The first WNBA player to hit 300 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists in her rookie year? That's not hype. That's history.
The first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select...
Clark's team shot 50% from the field. Reese's squad? A rough 38%. Turnovers? 15 for Reese's crew, just 8 for Clark. And rebounds? Not even close. This wasn't a rivalry, it was a beatdown. One that has serious implications for playoff standings and Rookie of the Year votes.
Just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well.
So, where does Angel Reese go from here? Her confidence is shaken, her game exposed, and the media isn't letting up. Does she bounce back or break down? And Caitlin Clark, can she carry this momentum into the postseason and silence the critics for good? There's also talk of endorsements, league marketing favoritism, and rising tensions between veteran players and rookies. Even some coaches are reportedly fed up. This isn't just drama, it's reshaping the entire WNBA.
Wins the national title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that. Even Caitlin Clark getting knocked down in that game on Saturday, who's standing up applauding but Angel Reese. So she's sort of embraced a Draymond Green role here.
All started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like...
One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game. She's redefining it. And Angel Reese? She's at a crossroads. Redemption or retreat. The next chapter in this saga could define both of their legacies. We'll be watching. For exclusive breakdowns, post-game analysis, and all the WNBA chaos you won't see on mainstream media, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Because this story, it's just getting started.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
Just when the WNBA thought it had seen it all, Caitlin Clark stepped on the court and reminded the world why she's the future of basketball. Angel Reese? Well, let's just say she was left picking up the pieces.
Angel Reese spoke to the media. She didn't speak to the media after the game against Caitlin Clark.
In a game billed as a battle between two rising titans of the WNBA, Caitlin Clark turned what was expected to be a showdown into a clinic. A jaw-dropping 38-point performance, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, including a stretch of 4 consecutive threes. One from near half-court sent the arena and the internet into chaos. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie and self-declared face of the league, finished with a muted 8 points and 7 rebounds. She didn't even speak to media after the game. But to truly understand why this game hit different, you have to rewind to April 2nd, 2023. The NCAA Women's National Championship. LSU versus Iowa. Reese versus Clark. Reese taunting Clark, pointing to her ring finger. A moment that became one of the most polarizing in college basketball history. Caitlin Clark took the high road post-game. Reese, however, doubled down. This is for the girls that look like me. Fast forward a year, and both stars are now WNBA rookies. But while Clark has adjusted seamlessly, Reese has struggled to find her rhythm. And now, the narrative is shifting. From the opening whistle, it was clear. Caitlin Clark came to silence the noise. Whether it was a step-back 3, a no-look dime, or orchestrating a 15-2 run by herself, Clark didn't just outperform Angel, she embarrassed her. Sue Bird tweeted, "Caitlin Clark is a cheat code." Diana Taurasi chimed in, "Reese better start practicing those defensive drills." Even Stephen A. Smith didn't hold back. "She's no Caitlin Clark, not yet." Let's talk numbers. Caitlin Clark, 29.7 points per game, 42% from 3, 6.8 assists, 5.9 rebounds. Angel Reese, 15.8 points in her last 5 games, 33% from the field. The gap is not closing. It's growing. And let's not forget, Clark is the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 300 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists. Reese? She's struggling with foul trouble and inefficient shooting. Madison Williams of Sports Illustrated reported, "Caitlin Clark dishes on why it's okay she and Angel Reese aren't friends." Meanwhile, Stephen A. Smith doubled down on ESPN. "Reese isn't ready for the spotlight," she claims. "This isn't just a rivalry, it's media-fueled drama. Think Bird versus Magic. Serena versus Sharapova. But what's dangerous? Angel might be believing her own hype, while Clark's letting her game talk." Social media went nuclear. Hashtags like Clark v. Reese and WNBA chaos trended for 48 hours straight. Fans divided. One side called Reese a sore loser. The other said Clark gets too much media protection. Even celebrities weighed in. LeBron James tweeted support for Clark. Shaquille O'Neal backed Reese. The internet? On fire. Angel Reese faces a pivotal moment in her career. Her confidence is admirable. Her talent is undeniable. But the league is watching. Can she bounce back? Or will this become her defining moment? Caitlin Clark, meanwhile, is being hailed as the WNBA's savior. She's not just dominating on the court, she's filling arenas, selling jerseys, and inspiring the next generation. As Clark said post-game, "If I have to take the bad guy role so women's basketball grows, I'll take it." That's the mindset of a leader. Mark your calendars. Their next rematch is scheduled for insert date. And you better believe every camera in the country will be there. This isn't just basketball anymore. This is legacy, rivalry, and maybe, just maybe, the rebirth of the WNBA's global moment. In the end, rivalries build legends. And if Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are the future, the WNBA is in good hands. Explosive, emotional, and unmissable. Hit that like button if you think this rivalry is just getting started. Subscribe for all the latest WNBA showdowns. And tell us in the comments who wins the next round, Clark or Reese.